Hello, welcome. This is Mandarin Gaming and I'm continuing playing the Outer Worlds. It's been, I think, a month, maybe even more. So let's try and remember how to play it. So where am I? Oh, I'm on my unreliable ship. I'm in cosmos. I'm flying somewhere. This planet is getting closer. I wish uh, I wish I had this good memory that I didn't have to go into the journal and see what I've got to do. Do I have botched quests? No. Main quest. Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Retrieve the holographic shroud. I don't remember how to pronounce it. Oh, Phineas Wallace mentioned that he gave a device to Alex Hawthorne, the holographic shroud. I think Shroud sounds better. It uses biometric data from Identify cartridges to project a disguise around you. This will be useful for gaining access to restricted areas. I don't. How do I get this? I don't remember. So I don't have any more quests, though. Just this one passage to anywhere. I wish I could remember what Phineas was telling me about this holographic shroud. Maybe I should try and search the ship. Okay, this is unreliable navigation terminal. This is how I will see Gladys. This is
Welcome back, Captain. How can I
Ada.
be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ada, tell me a joke. Ada, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
My
Thanks.
pleasure, Captain.
Ada, tell me a joke.
I need a little help with my calculus. Can you integrate my natural log?
That was a joke? Okay. That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Oh. What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains to the ship? Of the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
So romantic. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part
Which
of the
one?
colony would you like to discuss?
Exactly. Oh. Phineas Orbital Lab?
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
Why suddenly? I don't know. Make it so, Ada.
I shall happily comply with your order, just as soon as we have a laser weapons system.
Of course. Why'd you say the landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
I want to ask about something.
Of course.
Where
What part
else?
of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
I don't want to go there. I understand that if I choose one of these, I will be going there. I don't want to do that
Of
yet.
course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
What's Terra 2?
Where in Terra 2?
Oh, Emerald Vale and Edgewater.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
What do you think of the townspeople?
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
Your face says otherwise. How is Edgewater faring since we left it? It hasn't been long, right?
Since you diverted power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain.
Let's talk about something
How can I
else.
be of assistance?
Talk to you later, Ada.
I'll be here.
Where would you go? Where I would go? Let's see. That thing that Phineas told me about, where can I find it? Is it somewhere here or...
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Okay, transition to Edgewater landing pad. No, I'm not going to do that. What's this? Oh, it's not clickable. Okay. I will have my Adreno. Oh, hey! Wait, so that holographic shroud, it's upstairs somewhere. I forgot that I have indications in this game showing me where to search for my objectives.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Okay. Holographic shroud. Or is it shroud? The holographic shroud. Shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Useful thing. So this is like my area. I can sleep here. My terminal, my chess set. What's there? Oh, it's a chair. Its head? Why would I want to... Is it skull? Obsidian skull, forged under pressure. This decorative skull is carved from volcanic rock. Sometimes when faced with a choice, the only proper response is to annihilate the people asking you to make it. Let's see what we have in our terminal. What options? Welcome, Captain. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Viewing messages for user Hawthorne A. Please select from the following options. Hawthorne unread messages from U. Bedford, from Udom Wingman, Udom Wingman, Bedford, to Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with the heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you are out adventuring. Any similarities to certain someone are entirely intentional. Can I watch it? Messages. Hawthorne's archived messages. More from Bedford. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate with the foreseeable future. For the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. That was silly of you. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that Idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Oh, your best friend Udom. I feel bad for you, Adam? Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Oh, he's missing me. Well, not me, Alex Hawthorne. I'm not Alex Hawthorne. Checking in. Hello. How this finds you well? How? Why cannot I read? Hope this finds you well. Well, yeah, it found him well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days were dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like a ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed, about the Wells fellow? I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you soon, Wigman. Dear Alex, hello. Udom here. Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship, my silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. really are quite the gentleman. If you are ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. You know, really tie one on. Want to try red? Oh, purple. I want to try purple. Okay, so I guess I take it that this is how they met. This is how they continued their relationship. Then I guess this was about when Alex died, and this is oh no. So no, he hadn't died here yet. He died uh, about time this message was sent, probably. Oh, no. I have some more things to read. I've got logs here. Wait, messages. Hawthorne sent messages. I can see what Alex sent to Udom. Just one email? Look, there is no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Okay. Logs. Viewing log entries from user Hawthorne. Log entry 1, titled Shrink Ray. Ooh. Shrink Ray. Note to self, remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, I'm not dead. Oh, not Ada, not if I'm dead. Okay. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actually with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away, or forget about it maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there is more to the rumors. More to be had. Okay, log entry 2 titled Hammer Power. Another interesting device. The last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us have heard that one before. But here is the good part. The Mardets said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wallace. And log entry 3 title Black Market Leads. Why won't Wallace just give the shrink ray to me? Bless him to the depth of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show. I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times. But architect be damned, it's just sitting there neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, you couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does it even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of Morales psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not respecting that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wallace forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Ooh, I'm tired reading. Okay. Oh, I've got new quests thanks to my reading. What's it's empty bin? This is my bed. Should I sleep? I haven't slept since I started this game. What's this? Santrisa. Oh, no. I can examine this plant. Okay. Puffball plant. So, like the spores of the puffball cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. This is by Adelaide. This kind of mindful, I guess. And this is this is just the puffball plant. I thought that this was different plant. Okay. So. Do you have map of my ship? Oh yeah, I do have. Okay. So this is like the main area. Well, not main, I don't know. The first floor. This is my personal space, looks like it. Okay, what do we have upstairs? Here. Oh wow, what's this? Sam? The cleaning machine. Sam, there is no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. Leave the automechanical alone. So this is like a cleaning machine, I guess. This is companion quest. It will my companion. Ask Ada about Sam unit. Found a defunct sanitation and maintenance automechanical in the supply closet upstairs on the Unreliable. A cursory search of the unit revealed the name Sam, but little else. Ada may know more. I will ask her. I guess that today's part is all about just talking. Oh, I need to fix it. Can I fix this? I think it's good. Who lives here? Whose room this is? And here as well. Index of banned literature. Oh! Index of banned literature. Part 1. Various qualifying considerations. Part 2. Principal rules of restrictive management. Part 3. Morals and next Maxims of Banning and Ethical Literature, Part 4. Proof of the Grand Architect and Predestination, a refutation of the titles listed here within. Part 5. Consequences, the mind and the will of man when led astray. Part 6. Official list of banned titles. Part 7. Requisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing of offenders. I guess this is, oh yeah. This is Vickers Max room. What's this? Can I examine it? The Art and Science of Tazball. Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved. Onticleo's Darlings, signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. And this is Tazball trading cards. In mint condition, most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Bakers. Can I trade cards with the people here? Would be awesome. Okay, so this is Sam. This is Vicar Marx. No. How easy it is for me to get lost. Okay, so yeah, I really came from here, right? Yes, this is my room. I came upstairs. This is Sam. This room is with different plants. Different things for me to use, I guess. Who lives here? Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. Is this, what's her name? Parvati's room? Oh, someone's photo. Yes, this is Parvati's room. This is a photo of Parvati's father, a stern older man with warm eyes. Spade, lots of things. I don't think it will be appropriate to... Abigail. First strange dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Oh, so cute. Where is Parvati actually? I don't see her here. Or am I blind? Banged up toolbox. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a saw-toothed blade. A book? The Modern Steel Wrench and You. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. I love this, like all these personal touches in this game. This is adorable. And I love how she has her, because she's loyal to Space Age Choice anyway, so she's got this emblem here, I don't know how to call this. Okay, so, and here is an empty room, I guess, for my future companions. This is where Vicar Marx is located. Okay. This is empty again. And this is empty again, okay. This is the common room. What's this? Interesting. Oh, hey Parvati. You know that you can change your clothes here on the ship to look more homey? Okay, and this is toilet, okay? Hey, can I use toilet? Can I pee? Oh. And this is going downstairs. Okay, this is where my engine and power is located. Not sure about engine, but the power definitely. And this is Yes, and this is like that main room, entrance room, first floor. Okay, so I want to talk to Parvati, I want to talk to Vicar Max, and I want to ask Ada about Sam. Okay, Parvati, you are first.
Something busted, Captain?
I think... What? I think it's time you move alone, Parvati? What does it mean? That I will dismiss her? I'm not sure. I will save it. Save the game first. Then I will ask her this question because I'm not sure what that question means.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
I think he was a happy man. I think it's time you move along, Parvati.
What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it!
Yeah, it was a joke. On second thought, I still need you.
Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean...
Sorry, Parvati, I'm just not very good at English, I guess. Sometimes I'm pretty sure what words mean, sometimes I'm not sure, so I have to experiment. Hi, Vika.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
I have so much to talk to you. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
I feel you. You're kinda my soulmate, I guess. But weren't they proud when you became a vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
That's interesting. It's a bit like Tao. Well, not exactly, but I mean, it is similar concept. A path of swaying away from the path, getting back to the path. Yeah, interesting. Did you expect this mindfulness from this game? Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Makes sense.
What about you? What's your story?
Ha! I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wallace saved me.
And how did he do that?
You stole my body from the hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out. How should I know? I was rotten at the time.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists. Am I?
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I honestly don't know.
Fair enough.
It's the path, Vicar. This is the path. I wanted to ask you about that book. Does it have something to do with your religion?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
So I guess we will visit him. That sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question.
No.
We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How is it that simple? Vicar happens to be... No. How is it that a simple Vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
About tossball cards, can I exchange them with you? How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Well, not right now, I hope. No, I don't want to do that right now.
As
Relax.
always, I am at your disposal. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Let's talk about this personal quest of yours. What does it mean?
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
Oh no, you mean not right now. Not just yet. Yeah. Okay. You have so many books. Can I examine more books or just that couple? Oh. The Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings on these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. Oh, so this is his journal. Okay. Would be interesting to see what's in there. Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose. The glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. I love all these details. Really enjoying it. Okay, so Next is Max. Let's go and talk to Ada. What she knows about Max. Hi, Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the generator's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
So wait, I think that I've looked through every log page on the terminal and I hadn't found anything about Sam,
Make
so...
yourself at home, Captain.
Thank you, Ada. So I'm not sure. Oh! So there is a new menu. Search term Sam. First Sam result. Experimental note. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. The few key modifications I can envision a combat-capable variant, some may say a clean, mean killing machine, should be fun. I like Alex Hawthorne. Second SAM result. Removal of factory standard parts suits Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have many pressing matters to attend to, but I do. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard from a fellow who knows a girl who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper. Again, Filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. We think Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wallace wants me to chaperone some person of interest details to come later. Okay, so what does it mean? What's this and the empty man? The empty man is Vicar Max. Okay, so I need to get to Roseway. Side quest, weapons, and passage to anywhere. So I need to speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Oh, Parvati? Okay, and Vicar Max. He's got a lot of weaponry. Oh, I can use some perks on him. Plus 3% base health, boisterous, sneaky, bonus support hack. Increase your hack skill when Max is in the party. Let's do this. Okay, so let's go to Gladys then. I don't think that I have anything to do more here. So, anxious, the unreliable navigation terminal. Oh, use the system map to travel to planets, asteroids and labs in the Halcyon system. Okay, so this is Groundbreaker. I need to visit Gladys here. This is Terra 2. This is Phineas Lab. Okay, Terra 2, AG-332, Terra 2, an idyllic terrestrial planet. Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in its capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's laborers live in corporate-owned townships along the frontier. Phineas Lab, an abandoned asteroid facility located in the rings of Terra 2, repurposed into the experimental laboratory, living quarters and hideout of Phineas Vernon Wallace. Typhon. I cannot select it. Typhon, an uninhabitable icy planetoid at the edge of the Halcyon system. Typhon has nothing to offer the Halcyon colony, but I think that I will visit it anyway, otherwise why would it be here? Hephaestus, the closest planet to the Sun. The Hephaestus Mining Company was first to establish outposts here, and as such it has claimed the planet for itself. What's this? Nothing. Tartarus. Tartarus, named after its hellish atmosphere. Tartarus is where the board maintains the maximum security panel complex known as the Labyrinth. Olympus, the largest of Halcyon's two Jovian gas giants. Perpetual storms wreck the planet's atmosphere, rendering it uninhabitable. Monarch, one of Olympus's many satellites, what should have been Halcyon's second habitable world has long been since abandoned by the board due to monstrous ravenous creatures. I don't want to go there. Eridanos, Halcyon's second Jovian gas giant. Its atmosphere is rich with hydrogen, helium, and various noble gases. Distillation plants in the atmosphere harvest these gases for energy. And Scylla. Scylla is one of the largest asteroids orbiting Halcyon, the largest in a grouping of rocks known as the Charybdis cluster. Hephaestus Mining once claimed the asteroid, but its prospecting site was abandoned decades ago. And this is like a sun, I guess. Yeah, because this is the closest planet to the sun, so this is the sun. Oh yeah, there's actually a sun picture there. Okay, let's go and visit Gladys. Ah. Just select destination on Groundbreaker. Oh, wait. So like, there is just one lab on Phineas' lab. If I click Terra 2, it's just Edgewater landing pad, but I guess that Byzantium is located somewhere there as well, but it's not available for me yet. Monarch, one in Dangerous. No, I don't want to go there, don't worry. Scylla landing pad. That's nice. Okay, let's go to Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker.
Okay, that was fast. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there.
Has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we chat?
Of course, Parvati.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Of course.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we can head over to engineering now. Well, not now, but...
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. So how will the system work? Will I choose...
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
Will I choose my companions or everyone available will join me? How will it work? Okay, so I have to choose. I can choose both of them. How many companions can I have at all? 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Let's continue. Groundbreaker. Oof. So this is Groundbreaker docking base. I will continue exploring here next time. I think that this part is ending here, even though it was like mostly talking part. But I enjoyed it. So see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye. 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 Bye.